So I am the Soup Lady. My name is Marjorie Drucker, otherwise known as the Soup Lady. I'm committed to making really eclectic, unique, passionate soups every day. And in the summertime, to make cold soups is maybe my most favorite thing to do because I get to work with ingredients that I don't necessarily have a chance to work with as much in the wintertime. I'm using more fresh fruits and using lots of fresh herbs and putting combinations of things together that you wouldn't think necessarily go together. These two soups right here, this is a beet and raspberry. All of our cold soups are vegetarian. And the beet and raspberry, it's savory, yet it's got this beautiful framboisey, fruity overtone in it. And this is our sexy tomato and peach with fresh basil. And we are actually serving this in the restaurant today. And I'm going to show you how you can make it really easily. It's a quick and easy recipe. And when you taste it, you'll know why it's called sexy peach and tomato. So I'm just going to do this whole soup in a blender. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to put this together. Before you start, if you take some onion, celery, and a little bit of garlic and saute it in some olive oil. I usually like to saute that for about a good 5 to 10 minutes. And this way you're not putting the raw garlic and onions into the soup so that it kind of mellows the soup out a little bit. So in here we have garlic, celery, and onions. And then we're going to add a little bit of vegetable stock. And you can either use V8 juice, and this is Sacramento tomato juice. And then we're going to add some freshly cut peaches. You can use white peaches, you can use yellow peaches, but it's important to peel the peaches. These are beautiful native tomatoes. They're field grown. We're going to add some fresh tomatoes. These are also peeled as well because sometimes when you still have the skin in them, it will tend to be a little bit too fibery, and when you're sipping on it, you'll be peeling skins out. To this, we're going to add some gorgeous fresh basil leaves. And whenever I am making soup and I'm adding fresh basil, which is to a lot of the soups we make, I always add the basil as my last ingredient. We're going to season this with a little bit of coriander, ground, some kosher salt, some freshly ground black pepper. We're going to add a little bit of peach nectar, a few dashes of Worcestershire, one of my all-time favorite ingredients, and some rich and fruity balsamic vinegar. This pours like molasses. It's so thick and glossy. It's just beautiful. And last but not least, some gorgeous olive oil. Beautiful extra virgin. Extra virgin olive oil is perfect in a soup like this because it's not getting cooked, so you're still going to have that magnificent fruity flavor. And so now I'm just going to blend all of these ingredients together. Okay, so our soup looks just about blended. It looks perfect. We're going to shut it off at this point. Open it up. And at this point, I always like to taste things because it's really important to make sure that the seasoning is accurate. It's delicious. Okay, here we go. We're going to pour our tomato peach soup into this big, beautiful bowl. I think we're going to garnish it with some fresh white peaches. We're going to add a little bit of fresh basil as a garnish. I want to add a little bit more peach in there. These are beautiful white peaches. And we're going to take a little extra virgin olive oil. Just drizzle a little over the top. Take a little bit of balsamic glaze. And voila, we have a sexy tomato and peach soup perfect for a hot summer's day.